Hello, this Minecraft video is just me showing off my sorting system and automated processing factory for Minecraft. It's mostly for friends and family, but if anyone else comes across it, you're welcome to have a look and steal any ideas you like, because I've stolen them from everyone else. So, first off, this is my main crafting area. I've got my induction furnace, macerator, extractor, and compressor all there. I don't want to see how much power they're using because they're using none, all overclocked, and that as you would expect. These are just these chests here are basically just general use chests, just for when I'm here and have to craft things manually. You can see, oh, you see I'm using inventory tweaks to try and keep things a little bit neat, but yes, I'm afraid my mind isn't as ordered as I sometimes like it to be. So this is just my basic drop-off area and crafting area. Here is my main storage area just behind it. So you see this has got coal, flint, iron, bronze, silver, and this is just my default route chest. Ooh, diamond, lovely. So if there's anything that my sorting system doesn't know what to do with, it all just comes into here. Now this ruby ore, that's something interesting. I actually had a compactor pipe just in here just to compact my everything coming from my quarries, and it seems to have done any gems, seemed to compacted any gems that have come through there into ruby ore. I've actually had a number of stacks of the stuff, so I got rid of that compactor pipe. Just as a quick for your information, the mods I'm using, firstly I'm using 1.1 version 1.1 of Minecraft. I'm using BuildCraft, IndustryCraft obviously, and what else? Red Power, Forestry, and I think they're the main ones. I don't think I'm using anything else too different. Oh, and Railcraft as well, to a small amount. But okay, so my sorting system over here. Basically, this was initially designed to use diamond pipes. So I'd have a diamond pipe here, going to this chest at the top, and going to this chest here, and going to this chest here. So I'd have a route for each chest. Now with the logistics pipes, thank you Craft, you are a genius. I can just configure it at each chest what I want to go into that, so I'm making use of that. I'm not making full use of the new chassis pipes done in a recent update, but I'd like to start doing that soon. So you see here, these pipes at the rear supply what I want to go into that, and these logistics pipes coming out the side are provider pipes to provide the items from these chests into my automated crafting system. So you see that one's full of cactus. Now, so we've got tin, copper, lapis, glowstone, so on and so forth, all my food items, and saplings, and so on. The basic idea of this sorting system was to have absolutely everything accounted for. Not quite there yet, but it's still a work in progress. So this side is sort of the smaller items, and so on. Oh, just this bee stuff is from my automated bee farm, which I'll show you in a moment. That's that side. This side here is all the building materials and sort of stuff I want in large quantities. I still haven't gotten a mod to upgrade the size of my chests, which is something I'll have to look into. I'll probably get iron chests to try and make this a little more compact. But obviously, you got 1, 2, 3 chests of a single material, and that's just fed. You've got the logistics pipe here requesting the item, and then the advanced logistics pipes from the more BuildCraft objects mod, just to make sure that when this one's full, it goes into the next one, goes into the next one, and after that it's just dropped. I haven't put anything in to recycle or anything like that yet. So we've just got, if I can get through, got the cobble, smooth stone, sand, glass, and wood from my automatic build farm. Now, notice here that my macerator's just picked up a heap of ore. It's also fairly heavily overclocked, and let's just have a look at how much power it's using. So yeah, over 62 units a tick, 70 there for a second. So it's using quite a bit of power. And to power, so just here I have a bank of macerators, which then feed into a bank of furnaces, obviously. These are my extractors, and these are my recyclers. So I just I configure each one what I want to go into the recyclers, just up there, the same as I would with the chest. So you'll see here, if I start up at my macerators, we've got all the different types of ore coming in. But I can also put cobble in there if I want a little bit more sand to make glass and that sort of thing. Furnaces, I've got all the dusts as well as chicken at this stage. But as well, I can put, I can macerate cobble in my macerators, and that can come through. I can make it into sand, have the sand come through if I need more glass to expand this area or whatever I want to do. Okay, over here, let's have a look at this power generation. So we have 148 solar panels there. I don't have a mod to compact solar panels, but it's probably something I should do considering the amount I've got. So this is all feeding into a MFSU. So, and that's fed directly into my mass fabricator, which I just turn on occasionally once I notice I have enough scrap in there. I'd have a supplier pipe there to automatically, let's just turn this to automatically keep supplied 64 bits of scrap. So that should always have something in it. You see here, as well as the solar panels, I also have some biogenerators from the Forestry mod. So basically, these run on biofuel and produced industrial craft power. So you see, I'm producing how much? At 75 EU a tick. So each of these is producing what? 25 units a tick, something like that. Oh, 18, 19, 19, 19. Okay, I don't know how you get 75 out of that, but anyway. Okay. So yeah, so this item here is the fermenter. So I'm taking in cactus, feeding in fertilizer, turns it into biomass, which then it gets fermented into a still. Now I found you can actually do this in a normal BuildCraft, what's it called, fuel refinery as well. So that's just a FYI. So yeah, that's from the still pumped into the tank, which is then pumped into these combustion engines, which power the whole contraption, and it's also pumped into these generators over here. So what else have we got? Oh yeah, just over here, this is just my centrifuge, just for my automated bee farm. One centrifuge seems to be enough for now, but I've got more than enough bee material, so I don't really need any more. So yes, those combustion engines up the top here are actually, I don't run them all the time just to save a bit of fuel. These are my backup source of power, I guess you'd say. These are peat-fired engines from my peat bog. You can see down here my peat one, just there, the black one in the distance. That's supplying these with peat and producing a little bit of ash for fertilizer and things like that. So this is sort of just a power supply that is constantly running, just to supply me with some power when I've got these those combustion engines just about the level up turned off. So they will keep the fuel process going, and they also supply power to what's this over here? This biofuel bottler that's integrated into my automatic crafting system, as well as a few other things I might have forgotten. So yes, this is my automated crafting system. It's a little bit of a mess, but it sort of grew organically. Each one of these pipes here is crafting a single recipe. So if we have a look at this automatic crafting table here, you see it's making the peat-fired engine, and this one's making the combustion engine. So if we have a look, just any random one it'll do, we can see these are all the items that are able to be automatically crafted. You notice here that I've got the nuclear reactor in there as well, just for shits and giggles, really. Yeah, a bit of a just fun project. So yeah, that's all run from the main power supply up from the solar panels, and that all comes down here, is fed into this MFE, yes. And so like these furnaces are set up to automatically provide me with refined iron and cactus green to make waterproof pipes and turn coal into coal dust and macerator and that sort of thing. You notice some cactus going off there to keep that fuel supply going there. These are also my BuildCraft coke ovens. Haven't used a lot of them in a while, but yeah, that's why they're not running at the moment. You notice a lot of redstone and stuff there. That was just from my dump chest here. So that just goes and up into this crafting system, which has a default route set up the top there near my crafting area to go into my macerators and furnaces if that needs to be done. Otherwise, the rest of it all goes right around the edge. Dun, dun, dun. You can see it all moving there into my sorting system. Now, you might be wondering what this is here, what this MFU is doing here. That's a work in progress. I'll go and show you what. Whoa! Come down here. Here is my reactor chamber. So you notice here that these lights indicate what the state of the reactor is. So that the yellow light is indicating that it's turned on but not producing any power. So yeah, might just turn that off. So if we go behind here, you can actually see all the logic to make these lights work. So basically the green light is on and producing power, the yellow light is on but not producing power, and the blue light means it's currently in a cool down cycle. It's a fairly conservative reactor design. It's only producing 2 MFSU's worth of power, but I really don't want it to blow up. And you'll notice here that I've used a layer of obsidian in the middle of it, just to try and make sure that it doesn't damage the rest of my base. And that just goes up to the top there, where you saw that lone MFSU up the top here. Alrighty. I hope it's light enough for you to see. I'll just be back in a moment. Oh, a zombie on the roof. Hello. Okay, a zombie's happily on fire on the roof. Just might show you a bit more. Just so you're aware, this pipeline here is only has only items incoming from my quarry, as you can see in the distance. All of my other forestry items are coming up from underneath through the logistics network. So you see they'll be coming up from here, from this pipe, coming up through here, going up here, and going up to the pipe system you saw above the bank of macerators and furnaces and extractors and so on. So let's go have a look at the rest of what else we've got. Dun dun dum dun dum. So if we go out here, I need a little launch pad there. You'll see there's my automated cactus farm. The green light out the front is showing it's turned on, but due to some recent changes to my power room, which is right here, it's currently not receiving any power. So it's switched on but not receiving power at this point. So this is my BuildCraft power generation room. So you'll see here that we're getting oil pumped in. So you'll see this logic gate here, space for liquid, red pipe signal, which is turning on the pump, which you may be able to see over there. There was a oil supply just over there near my forestry stuff. So there's a balance pipe there from additional BuildCraft object balancing these out. And then when the refinery has space for liquid, that's getting pumped out of there and into the refinery, which is being powered by this bank of combustion engines over here. So once the fuel comes out, it is automatically pumped out. You'll see by this OR gate, if there's liquid in the tank, have a redstone signal, and it's pumped into these tanks here. And while these combustion engines are running, I have it set up to automatically drain out of this tank, and it's fed into these engines. Seems to be not producing enough at the moment, so I may need to increase the number of refineries that I have. But if we go downstairs, we can see that each bank of engines there is connected together, providing pipe to my quarry, power to my quarry.